over the homework, do the homework that you had last night, and then you can check to see if what you did was correct. So here's the thing. We were comparing square footage yesterday, like square inches, square miles, square whatever. So in the work that you had yesterday, I asked you to compare 1 square foot, because this is 1 square foot. Remember, it's not feet squared, it's 1 square foot. Is equal to, I hope you guys realize it is 144 square inches, okay? So this basically means then that you need 12 1-inch tiles, like if you were to fit them, you would be able to fit 144 1-inch tiles. So I would have to fit 144 of these little tiles. You ever go into a bathroom that have those teeny tiny tiles? In a bathroom, those little square, those are little 1-inch square tiles, and they actually come in sheets of a foot by a foot. So it's super interesting that I would need 144 of these little squares, and clearly they're not small enough to fit into 1 square foot. So it says, so let's say I have a 6 by 6 inch tile for my bathroom floor. I know how to tile, by the way. My family is a bunch of contractors, and I have a wet saw, which is specifically used to cut tile, and I have tiled many bathrooms, many of foyers, kitchen floors, you name it, backsplashes, the whole 9 yards. So it is my forte. But anyway, so I have 6 inch by 6 inch tile for my bathroom floor. The bathroom is 182 square feet. How many tiles am I going to need? And this is a realistic thing. Like when I've ordered tiles before, like when I've done construction jobs with my brother and my dad, or if I was doing work on my own house and I picked out certain tiles, I would have to figure out, how many tiles I would need to order. So, because when you're ordering, it's like, oh, it costs X amount, like this tile costs, I don't know, $2 a square foot or something like that. You could also find out the cost and all that. So this is a legitimate, realistic question. So again, I have a 6 by 6 inch tile. So I have a 6 by 6 inch tile. So this is 6 inches by 6 inches. So that means that each tile covers 36 square inches, right? So, and I need to cover 182 square feet. So I have 2 completely different units, right? So one of the best ways that we can figure out how to find out how many, square feet or square inches I'm going to need is I can find out, I can do it a couple of ways. I can change this to how many square feet, right? Or I could change this to how many square inches. Either way, it doesn't matter. So I can look at this and I can say that this is technically, this is a half of a foot, right? This is a half of a foot, isn't it? That's half of a foot. So this is a fourth, 1/4 of a square foot, right? That's one way to look at it because it's 1/4, it's 1/2 times 1/2, which is 1/4, or 0.25. Or you could go in the opposite direction. So what we do know is that 1 square foot is equal to 144 square inches. So we can also use a proportion to do what it is that we need to do. So, so I could do, 1 square foot is to 144 square inches, right? As 182 square feet is to X, because that tells me how many square inches I need, right? How many square inches are actually in 182 square feet. And it should be a large number, right? It should be a large number because 1 square foot requires 144 inch squares, right? So, so I'm doing 144 times 182, and that gives me 26,200. Is that an 8? Yes. So it is 20. So hold on here. So X is equal to 26,208. So I need a total of 26,208 square inches of tile. That's how much I need. Okay. Now, so that's the square footage of tile that I need. So if each box contains 40 tiles, how many boxes am I going to need then? So I'm going to take this because I know each tile represents 36 square inches. So this is, so I'm going to take this and divide it by this, and that's going to tell me how many actual tiles I'm going to need. So if I divide that by 36, I get 728. So I need 728 tiles. So it's going to take 728 tiles to cover my bathroom floor. And if 40 of them come in a box, I'm going to divide that by 40, right? And that's going to give me 36.4 boxes, which means I need, you guessed it, I need 35 boxes because you have to round up because that means there's going to be extra tile left over. So that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions or you want to see me about anything, you can go ahead and do that. But right now, I think we're good.